In this video, I'm going to share with you the 5th thing I did to start my business from scratch in 4 steps with 7 flaming hot bonuses coming up. I'm Karen Melissa, your business image consultant, and together we're going to accomplish great things. We're going from motivation to movement. This is the 5th video of the Start Your Own Business Today series. If you haven't seen the first 4 videos, I highly recommend that you watch them before watching this one. So pause this video, watch the first 4 videos, then you'll be ready to return to watch part 5. You can find the links to the first 4 videos in the description box below. Okay, now that you have watched parts 1, 2, 3, and 4, we can begin to protect our intellectual property. Part 5, protect your intellectual property. An intellectual property, also known as an IP, is a creation of the mind. There are those who would take advantage of your creativity, steal your ideas, and use them as their own. IP can be legally protected by an agency from theft. The most commonly used protection tools are copyrights, patents, trademarks, and trade secret determination. Copyrights are a way of protecting an author's rights to profit from their creative endeavors. They are used to protect books, songs, movies, and pieces of art. Patents are a set of exclusive rights granted to an inventor for the public disclosure of their invention. They prevent other people from using that particular invention without permission. Trademarks are a sign or symbol used to distinguish one entity's products and services from another. Trade secrets are designs, formulas, or recipes that are essential to the revenue stream of an entity. They are not known to the general public. The veggie burger recipe that we discussed in part 2 of our series would be considered a trade secret. Always keep in mind that the agency that provides protection for your IP is not responsible for enforcing it. You are. If you discover that someone has infringed upon your copyright, trademark, patent, or trade secret, you must pursue them legally. Now we are ready to take on the 4 steps to protect our IP. Step number 1, make a tangible record of your IP. It does not matter what type of intellectual property you want to protect. This first step of recording your idea is crucial. It would be a good idea to keep this hard copy in your business notebook. Step number 2, edit your IP. In the second step, you should take time to develop your idea to make sure it conveys what you want your audience to understand. At this stage, you can use software to make adjustments to your original idea. Step number 3, prepare your IP for submission. You must adhere to the guidelines of the agency that will log and archive your entry. Step number 4, submit your IP with fees. If there are fees involved with the submission of your work, you can use the business fund account that we created in part 1 of this series. The current fee to register a single literary work with the U.S. Copyright Office is $45 if you file electronically. Keep in mind that most agencies charge a lower fee if you submit your IP electronically. The bonuses that I promised at the beginning of the video are the 7 types of IP that you may want to protect, plus the sites that will help you to accomplish your goals. So, without further ado, here they are. IP number 1, business name. The major advantage of trademark registry is the assurance that another entity cannot imitate your brand, which includes your business name, logo, and slogan. There is a link to the USPTO website in the description box below. IP number 2, trade secrets. It's recommended to use discretion when handling the secret to your success. The best way to protect your trade secret is to have anyone who has knowledge of it to sign a non-disclosure agreement. The non-disclosure agreement, otherwise known as an NDA, must be clear and concise. There is a link to a non-disclosure agreement template in the description box below. IP number 3, literature. In order to keep my manuscripts from being plagiarized, I register each of the books that I've written with the U.S. Copyright Office. I also have an LCCN and ISBN for each of them, which are essential for the book publishing process. There are links to the Library of Congress, Volcker, and the U.S. Copyright Office websites in the description box below. IP number 4, music. This type of IP is highly vulnerable to theft. The sampling of another artist's music is illegal. It is recommended that you register your music with the U.S. Copyright Office, BMI, ASCAP, and CSAC. All websites are listed in the description box below. IP number 5, inventions. You should apply for a patent if you have created a new invention. This will prevent another entity from duplicating it and selling it on the market. There is a link to the USPTO's website in the description box below. IP number 6, websites. I registered the content of my website to avoid plagiarism. I also chose an exact match domain name for my website because it's one of the easiest ways to prove that your business name idea is original. There is a link to Vistaprint's website in the description box below. And last but not least, IP number 7, blogs. The content of your blog can be stolen at any time. The U.S. Copyright Office will allow you to keep your entries safe by selecting collection in the registry process. There is a link to the U.S. Copyright Office in the description box below. This wraps up part 5 of the Start Your Business Today series. I want you guys to keep checking in with me and let me know all the progress you guys are making. Next week, we're going to discuss part 6. It's going to be really exciting. You don't want to miss it. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Like, subscribe, share, comment, support my channel.